picture. Comeback season in the works and now I'm thinking bigger. I got in the studio every night, late night. Gotta watch it, don't wanna make them sicker. That's my oh Lord, got a whole lot to show for it. I mean, we could really get it, we could go for it. I'm just here for the Bucks and the Billies. Don't make me one of the ghosts for it. I run it, they like go for us, run for us, run for us, go for us. Yeah, I mean you already wrote for us. Damn, what's one more quote for us? Oh Lord, who else sounding like this? They ain't made me what I am, they just found me like this. I was ready, I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he would come into the house to get me. He ain't show valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick.
From the capital of Tennessee and of country music, for any of you fans out there, welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans. Opening kick, and we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback, you sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage, to make that in cut and make the catch.
60. Going now on 1st down. Taking a shot deep here. And he's got it, it's in close. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Brown with a return here. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Here's carry now. This is Bashal Tutin. carried his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds him on the crossing route. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Warrior 70, Dragon 60. Ready, ready?
We'll air it out on third. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from the deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
And this one will careen out of bounds, just in enemy territory there. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Throwing deep here for the end zone. And he has the Tennessee touchdown. The Titans pull out in front further, 13-zip.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now is York to kick this one away. Brown with a return here. This makes it up to the 25. Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
And off to Tootin. He'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Pass play coming here. He's got it over the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Let's go now.
On the give, it's Tootin. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
On the set.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Cougar 19. Pass to the left. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Back now, pressure coming. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
He sent a man in motion.
Ready.
Third and long for him here. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Titans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I know he started the play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Holding left side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Got to move this chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. 18 Rabbit. 18 Rabbit. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Titans push their lead to 21-zip already. Now he's York to kick this one away. Brown with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Inside give here for Tootin. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Throwing now off the play action. Look at that power, deep left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. When they're down in distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Cowboy 80. Warriors 70. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Cup 19. Cup 19. Mustang 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's trying to go deep again. He's got it inside the 25. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. 21-0 our score. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're back for the start of the second quarter. Jaguars have the ball and a chance at 6.
Here we go. Ready,
Tootin punches it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars start to fight back with their first points of this game. Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars get it back to a 14-point game.
Jaguars 7. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Throwing from the gun here. Finds his man over the middle. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Back to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. To the air on third and long. He has the first over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. First down from the 42. Throwing it again here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18, 70 range, 70 range. Let go.
He's going to throw it again. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
Looking to throw on third and 1. Complete beyond the marker. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans make it a 3-possession game. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slants, you find yourself with a gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there. When you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19 top, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Airing it out to start this drive. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here.
Seven Pirates.
Now looking to throw. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by their rookie from Michigan.
Kate, I got a pretty good idea that he is not letting go of that football. It's headed for his mantle and maybe his family. That's a guy who was a day 3 pick. Weren't even 100% sure he's going to make the roster. And we just saw him get the first interception of his career. What a moment.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
70 Lions. Come 19. Come 19.
Working now from the gun. Running in the red zone. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans parlay the interception into points. Work good on the point after. And the Titans continue piling on to this lead.
Jaguars 7.
On now is York to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play. Jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Mustang 19. 79 Broncos. Go.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. This is a heater going deep. It's grabbed inside the 30. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Hits him on the end route. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Lion. Let's go. Ready.
On the ground. Tootin. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Tootin again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Offense in the hurry up here.
6-yard line. A gain of 1 yard on the play.
60 Eagles. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Here he is now, 3rd and goal. He will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. On his little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
70 Lions. 60 Eagles.
They'll come out throwing. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Come on, set. Cougar 19. Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 Lions. 18 Pioneer.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's trying to push the field. Big gain downfield. And he has this to the opposing 35.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
All set to go now from the 35. They'll throw here on 1st. Finds the in route complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Here we go, set. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 tight, 19 tight. Set go.
Still sticking with the passing game. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Track. Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Buffalo 18. Ready?
They are throwing it again. Chased out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the 1st.
Ready up.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Cowboy, cut 19. Cut 19.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Sticking to the air here. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
This offense had time to go through the 5 stages of grief by the time that interception reached the other end zone, Kate. Denial when they saw it picked off. Anger's return picked up steam all the way through to some reluctant acceptance that they just watched the celebration unfold in the wrong end zone.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars get it back to a 14-point game.
Jaguars 21.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. 79 Bronco. Panther 11, Panther 11. Nike, come.
Back to work they go after the interception. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21.
Rockall leading. 18, Pioneer. Warriors 17. Cougar 19. 70 Rangers. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Mustang 19. Ring alert. Ring alert. Motion, motion, motion. Let's go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He beams one deep right side. He's got it deep downfield. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down.
Ready? Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. 19 Lion. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
He's dropping back to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Stephanie. Panther 60. Panther 60. 60.
It's a quarterback run here. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. The Titans call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game. Now is York to kick this one away. Brown with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Here's the first carry for LeQuint Allen. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Jack, Bobcat.
Counter give here to Davis. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Come 19, come 19. Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw now. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. They get 35 out of that play. And the Jaguars have a first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Swing with it. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Let's go.
2nd down pass play coming. Catch made. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. He put everything he's got behind it. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Buffalo 18.
Looking in the air here. He's going to try another deep one here. This has been a trend, yet another interception. That is Caleb Ransall. And the Jaguars get it off his 50th career INT. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, right?
Now start with a give to Davis. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
19 Tiger.
Looking quickly here.
Red throw 80. Mustang 19.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. It's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
18. Get it. 18.
Now air it out on third. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
And that hits and heads out beyond the 45, but short of the 40. All right, this is a little bit odd. I think in most spots we'd expect to see them decline the call, take the lost yards and down.
All I can think of here is they've got some extreme confidence, maybe hubris in their defense to make a similar type of play, but just tack on even more negative yards lost.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. They'll cobble together a yard there. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Pass play now. And he can't escape. Jaguars all over him.
Kate, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Emptying the backfield here. The offense going 5 wide on 3rd and long.
Set. 70. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
He's got it at the 24. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Davis off the pistol handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And after this play, there's a Titan out there who got the worst of it. He's in some discomfort as they head out to check on him. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
60 box, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
Throwing from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And those are the hurry-up offense here. Third and long for him here. He's throwing deep to the left side. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real 0 to 100.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Lightning 18. 65. Buffalo 18. Chap 60. Mustang 19.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. No, they get him yet again. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. First and 10 from the 43.
Cougar 19. Let's go now.
Running from the pistol, it's Tootin. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again here with Tootin. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set. On 3rd down, here's Tootin. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Give him 5 on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Now running here with Tootin. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Come on, 18, Rattler, 870, Timberwolf. Cup 19, Cup 19, let's go.
This time it's a passing play. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Line number 10. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Titans in the nickel for 3rd down.
60 Bobcat. Let's go. 19 lock, 60 Bison.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
18, right here. Hop, 70, hop.
Throw here, 3rd down. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll go down here at the 16. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
On the handoff, here's Davis. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
Second down run by Davis. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down.
Check match. 79. Warrior 70.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Throws caught. And they are on it and short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Desperation time here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jalen Reed with the INT. And the Titans are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. And once you have to finish with points.
He's going deep. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans take a 3-possession lead.
Jaguars 28. Cade York to kick off.
Now he's York to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
Tootin on first and 10. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. Offense up to the line fast.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Seven Pirates.
Passing now on second and 10. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Here we go. Set. Cougar Knights, 18, Rodley, 18, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let go.
To the air on third and long. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing fourth down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Ready.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready, ready.
They're going to try to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Cougar Knights, go.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Here he goes again. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Titans first down.
The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense came at the perfect time.
And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that's separation.
And they will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans put up even more points in a win. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10.
Dragon 60.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Titans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
First and 10, they're going to throw. Taking a shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans continue piling it on here in the 4th. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans grow their lead yet again. On now is York to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Taken from the gun to start. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
18 Rattler.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. But still plenty of options left on third and short. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
That's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Fourth down, pass coming. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Dose of the hurry up here.
First down. A gain of 5. First down, Jackson.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Look at that power, deep left side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Titans take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Kate, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Titans approaching win number 7 on the year. Second down pass play coming. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Shotgun now on third down. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Let's go now. 70 Lions, 19 Lions, 60 Maverick, 60.
Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Completed over the middle. And this is brought to a stop at the 34-yard line there. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First and 10, looking to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. The defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue, and that's why the QB had to get rid of it.
Trying to push deep downfield. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. And they pick him off again! And the Titans have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He was brought down by Jerry Jones. Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
19 tight. Panther 60. Panther 60. Come next. Go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 25. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They're going to pass it here. Finds the in route complete. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Titans continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him.